Welcome to Filipino Icor Cooking Time. Kung bago lang sa channel, huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe and hit the bell para laging update sa aking video. Welcome to Bread and Pastry Production. Shout out to my students, Agoho, Santol, Alibangbang, and Akasha of Louis Y. Ferrer Jr. Senior High School. Are you ready? In your notebook, write at least 5 tools in baking. Baking tools and equipment. Baking is a sophisticated method of cooking food. It requires special tools and equipment in order to bring out the best results. To prepare for baking, familiarize yourself with the following baking tools, utensils, and equipment classified according to their use. Here are the examples for measuring devices. Can you name one? Measuring cup, available in 1, 1/2, 1/3, and 1/4 cup sizes. They can be used for both liquid and dry measures. A transparent cup calibrated to indicate the amounts of liquids. Measuring spoon, used in measuring small volume of dry and semi-dry ingredients. Generally used in cooking and baking for spices and seasoning. Dry measuring cup is a set of marked cup used to measure dry ingredients such as flour and sugar. They are either made of plastic, aluminum, or stainless steel. Candy thermometer, used to measure temperature of boiled sugar, especially pulled sugar. Thermometer, used to measure temperature. There are many kinds for different purposes. We have the meat thermometer, instant read thermometer, pot thermometer, and candy thermometers, special thermometers. Timer, monitors the baking time and rising of yeast. Oven thermometer. Most oven temperatures vary from the top to bottom, side to side. Place of the oven thermometer next to food while cooking to ensure the proper temperatures. Smart scale is a device used in measuring ingredients. Weighing scales is an instrument used to measure the weight of the items or ingredients. Most recipe ingredients are measured by weight, so accurate scales are very important. Portion scales are used for measuring ingredients as well as for portioning products or services. Here are examples of the hand tools. Can you name 10 examples? Write in your notebook. Mixing bowl, a hollow dish where ingredients for baking are mixed. Rotary egg beater, a handheld device for beating eggs, cream, and other liquids. Wooden spoon, a tool used for mixing and stirring flour mixtures. Electric mixer, a motor-powered device used to stir and blend mixtures used in baking. Rolling pin, a solid elongated wood with handles and both ends that is used to flatten dough and pastry. Bench scraper, also known as a dough knife, a bored, stiff piece of metal with a wooden handle on one edge used to cut pieces of dough and to scrape work benches. A tool with a sharp edge used to cut dough. Pastry blender. This is a hand tool with a set of steel cutter on the bottom. It's used to cut fats into flour quickly. An opener. They're hand-held or heavy-duty openers. Blade must be regularly replaced to prevent unwanted contaminations. Grater or tower grater. A four-sided metal box with grids, varying sizes, used for shredding and grating vegetable, cheese, citrus beans, and other foods. Offset spatula. Broad blade bent to keep hand off hot surface, used for turning and lifting eggs, pancakes, and meats. And griddles, grills, sheet pans, and so on. Also used as a scraper to clean bench or griddle. Pastry bag and pastry tip. It is a cone-shaped cloth or plastic bag with an opener end that can be fitted with metal tubes and tips of various shapes and sizes. They are used for shaping and decorating items such as cake icing, whipped cream, Duchess potatoes, and soft dough. Rubber scraper or spatula. Broad flexible rubber or plastic tip on long handle. Used to scrape bowls and pans. Also used for folding in eggs or whipped cream. It's a pliable rubber or plastic used to scrape and remove remaining ingredients from the sides of the mixing bowl, also known as a rubber spatula. Pastry brush. Used in glazing or oiling and made with natural blister. Pastry wheel. A round rotating blade on a handle used for cutting rolled out dough and pastry baked pizza. Pie server. A wedge-shaped offset spatula used for lifting pie wedge from pan. Sieve. Screen-type mesh supported in a round metal frame, used for sifting flour and other dry ingredients. Sifter. It is used for sifting flour, dusting cakes with sugar, and in straining liquid. Straight spatula, also known as a palette knife, a long flexible blade with a rounded end. This is mostly used for spreading icing on cakes and for mixing and bowl scraping. Strainer, round bottom, cup-shaped stir made of screen-type mesh or perforated metal. used for straining pasta and vegetables. Wire whisk is a kitchen tool in the form of stiff, thin wire loops attached to a handle used to blend ingredients together. Cutting tools. All cutting tools work best when they are properly maintained. A sharp tool not only performs better but is safer to use because less pressure is required to cut through the ingredients. Chef or French knives are all-purpose knives used for a variety of chopping, slicing, and mincing tasks. Bread knife. This usually has a serrated edge. This helps cut bread or cake without crushing it. Kitchen shears. They are used for cutting dried fruits and vegetables, fresh herbs, and cutting pastries. Cookie cutter. They are used to stomp out individual cookies through dough. They are made of thin sheets, metal, or plastic that has been molded and formed into shapes. The cutting edges must be even and sharp enough to slice through the dough cleanly. Miscellaneous tools. There are still more tools and utensils that are also essentials in your kitchen. It is very important that you have the following basic tools that you will need for baking. These tools are vital for you to have since they make the process more efficient and easier. Try to keep them in mind all the time so that you will have a guide. Parchment paper. It is a grease-resistant, non-stick, heat-proof, quick-release coated paper. It is used as lining baking pans and making piping cones for decor work. The paper can be reused until it becomes dark and brittle. Wire cooling racks. They have feet that raise them above the counter so that moisture does not collect under cooling baked goods. These racks can also be used for glazing and confectionery works. Baking utensils and equipment. Baking pans. An aluminum or tempered glass dish, rectangular or square in form used for baking cakes. Muffing pan. An aluminum rectangular or square pan with hollow rounded. Cookie or baking sheets is a flat aluminum sheet used for baking cookies. Cake pan is a container used in baking cakes. Angel food cake pan is a container primarily used in baking angel food cake. Angel food cake knife is a tool used in cutting angel food cake. Chopping board is a tool usually made of wood or plastic used for cutting ingredients. Blender is a device used in blending or mixing ingredients thoroughly. Refrigerator and cooler are appliances used for cooling cakes. Name the following equipment. Let's go now for the ovens, an enclosed space inside of which heated air does the cooking. This includes combination oven, convection oven, microwave oven, range oven, slow cook oven, stack oven, and others. Conventional oven. This operates by heating air in an enclosed space with a temperature adjustable. Convection oven. This oven has fans which distribute and circulate the heat inside. Even at low temperature, food cooks easily. Revolving oven. This oven has a large chamber with several shelves and trays. It has a rotating mechanism to evenly bake the food. Microwave oven. This oven has tubes that radiate microwaves, creating heat in the food. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching Filipino Icor Cooking Time. Huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe sa aking channel and hit the bell. Maraming salamat!